What's going on, y'all? So, I just watched the WAP video. I I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. What happened? What happened? What the fuck happened, bro? See, I've been coming up with this theory, and I honestly feel like this might be it. So, in the video, you see, or in the song period, you see and you hear that basically training motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, to be just like them and be hoes and be this and be that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to disrespect women. I'm not here to disrespect anybody, none of you people who like the video, you know, fans of Cardi B and all of them. I don't care. But it's like, you gotta understand, bro, there is an agenda behind all of this shit. If you want a video on that, I will make a video on that. But just know that video would be like, that's gonna be a big video. That ain't just gonna be no 10-minute, 7-minute video. No, that's gonna be a big video. It's gonna be a big video. And I'm gonna break everything down for y'all. But what the fuck happened, man? Oh my gosh, dude. Hey, man, I will not deny it was a good video. It was a good video. It was a good song. But the meaning and the message, not a good message. Not a good meaning. No. No. Can't fuck with it. Can't. This is what I was just talking about in my last video, the Cuties video, where I was talking about the shit with Netflix and that trailer that they was talking about. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. And I tell you this when I really do not know what to say about this shit. It's like, bro, okay, so let me explain my theory to y'all, okay? Before I say anything, let me explain my theory. My theory is, of course, things were not like they used to be. And with that being said, you see how females are provocative and you basically, you know what I'm saying, with their titties out, you know what I'm saying, ass shaking, basically accepting the whole nature and expressing it, obviously through the songs. You know what I'm saying? That's all you hear is pussy, pussy, ass, titties, throw the pussy in his face, chase a check, not a nigga. All same shit. Every song, right? It never used to be like that, right? So I'm about to break y'all down real quick. You see how females like that now, right? Never used to be like that back in the day, right? Females back then were supposed to be respected and treated to a higher nature, and they were treated like fucking queens, right? Of course you had your, you know what I'm saying, sluts and your hoes back in the day, of course. But women were held to a greater standard back in the fucking 90s and 80s. And I already know what you about to say. This ain't the 90s no more. Of course, nigga. Of course. Times have actually changed. And the simple fact that that idea of a female being held to a higher standard and that idea of a female being ladylike and shit like that, that idea was already expressed. Now we have moved on to something else. People are not going to continue to express that idea. At some point, it is going to change. Do you get where I'm going? Look at this. I'm going to give you a perfect example. People do not want to continue doing the same thing over and over. That becomes boring. People do not want to continue to do this and follow that same trend, right? Right? Picture you just got a new game. You were waiting for this game. You got it. Everybody's playing it. You playing it for a certain amount of time. A year goes by, 5 years goes by. It gets old, right? What do? You don't continue to play that game. You want to get something new. You want to get something else, right? So you're going to switch up. And instead of that PlayStation, you got a new Xbox. It's against something that you usually would go against, usually would use, but it's something new and it's something more, it's something different. What I'm trying to say is, once an idea is already expressed, it's not going to continue to be expressed. It's going to change. You feel me? Now, I feel like, honestly, if people were to start thinking like this, bro, they would understand why this is the way it is today. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is, females back then were raised to be good, and you know what I'm saying? There was no toxic shit. Females were raised to be queens, and females were looked at as queens, as black, yes, black queens, right? But then it came to a point where I feel like that idea started to get lazy and people started to change, and then the narrative and everything switched up. People's morals changed. Things got different. That idea was already expressed. I'm not finna do that. I'm finna do something different. I'm finna be the first person to show these people I ain't finna be ladylike. I'm finna be unladylike. I'm finna show them you can be a hoe and be proud. That's basically what it is. And you can be proud. You ain't got to be ladylike. You ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying? Forget all of that. It's about your money. That idea was already expressed. Or that idea, what I just said, is being expressed now. But the idea of being a female who's actually clean and ladylike, you know what I'm saying? That idea was already expressed. And that was being expressed up until, I want to say, probably the thousands. It was being expressed up into the thousands. This is a whole new millennium. You feel me? A lot of y'all might not understand what I'm saying, but you gotta actually listen to what I'm trying to tell you, bro. The idea of a female, I'm gonna say it again, the idea of a female being held to a higher standard and being a ladylike and being respected, that idea was already expressed. And I feel like, I don't know if people started thinking that didn't work, or females was thinking that didn't work, or if people started to get lazy on the idea and started to switch it up. I don't know what the fuck happened. There's no real way of really telling. Things changed. You feel me? And this isn't only just with that subject. This is with everything in general. With kids, with, you know what I'm saying, adults, all types of shit. Kids are, when our parents were our age, they weren't really they were doing the same shit, but it was different. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you got kids that are going, you know what I'm saying, out to fucking parties and, you know what I'm saying, going to Miami at the age of 18 and shit like that. They wasn't doing that shit back in the day. That's what I'm saying. Some things changed. That idea was already expressed that you couldn't go nowhere around that time alone or anything like that. Now you can. But I'm just giving you a slight example. If an idea is already expressed, it will not continue it will not continue and just be like that for years and years and years and years. At a point, it's going to come to a point, like I said, that idea could get lazy, or somebody could be like, oh, they want to switch it up. And then it becomes reverse. It becomes different. Y'all got to understand me what I'm saying is, bro. I think this is what it really is. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like I am, because it makes sense. But that's really all I had to say for today, man. I hope y'all at least took some information out of this and piece it together yourself, because this is real. Times have changed, and they're going to continue to change. And I can't even imagine what the next generation after me is going to look like, or it's going to be like. It's probably going to be shit worse. But that's all I had to say for today, man. I'm out.